Today's episode is all about Tubtown, and it is from Lakeside. And this one is the Harbor Village. So I had this when I was little, and I absolutely loved putting this in the bathtub. And it does recommend putting it on the side of the tub and then kind of using the straps on the back. I'm going to show you. And you kind of strap it over the sides of the tub. When I was little, because it didn't really work too well in my bathtub, so we would stick it on the wall of the tub, and then I would just play for hours in the bathtub. This was just so much fun. My dad would put it in the tub for me, and then I would just play and play until the water would get cold. It was just so much fun. There were other Tubtown play sets. I think there was like a Sea World type one, and there was like a schoolhouse one, and I think it was maybe a fireman, like a fire department one. I think it was like I'm not sure. It was like a I don't know what you call that, like a fire department. But it was really cute, and this was the one I had, so I really liked this one, and I wanted to pick it up. And you put this in your bathtub, and it came with all these fun little pieces, like these little barrels. And I'm not sure exactly what the barrels were for, maybe just to float around in the water, but I just thought they were cute. And it came with like a little boat. Here's the little boat, and you could put the little people in. Here's the little people that it came with. So here's our little person here, and you can put them, there's like a little circle at the bottom, and it would fit inside so they didn't tip over in the boat. So we have our little person in the boat, and then we have this little elevator. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. And we have our little sailor man, and he can go in this boat too. I don't see any other little pegs on here besides the boat. I think the other sets had the little pegs that made it a little easier to, I don't know, just so they didn't tip over as much. But we have these little things, like we have a little slide, and we have these little doors, and you can put the little people inside. And we have this little weather vane, the little rooster on it, or chicken, I'm not sure. And then we have this little elevator, and it will go all the way up, whoop. And it doesn't really go up too well anymore because it's pretty old. And we could put the little person up here if he wanted to ride up, and then he can get out and go into the little area here. And there's like a little diving board. It actually says the word dive, and I'm gonna move over here so you can see that. And it says dive right on there. Kind of teaches you some words as you're going through here. And it's fun, and it is made for like ages 2 and up. So it's for like preschool age. And this was something I really enjoyed playing with when I was little. And I want to say, let's see, it says 1982 is the copyright. So this is the box that came in. Super fun. And then here's the top of the box, so you can see all of this here. Looks like it's missing a couple of the little characters, but that's okay. And then here's all the little things you can do. And it's, oh, you can pick up, there's like a little crane that you can pick up the little barrels. There we are. And there's a little working elevator. And here we are here. And it just kind of gives you a little bit some information. And you can put water inside this little pool here with a little diving board. And then what you do is you pull this, and there's like a little shower right below. It's kind of hard to see. I'll tip it. I'll just move him out of the way. And you can see here, there's a little shower, and the water would come down, and you could have a little shower. So there's that there. And we have like a little bed, a little bedroom there. There's like a little restaurant, like a little like dinner table. And it says fish and chips. And inside, you can see there's like a little meal in there. So you can get your dinner. And there's even like fish and chips in there, like little French fries and stuff. But I just thought this was so cute. And then you can take the elevator back down. Whoop, there it goes. And there's our little slide. You can close it back up. And you can close that. And there's our little crane, and I just put the little barrels inside there, and there's like little like life preservers or little floaties. And this was just a lot of fun back in the 80s for your, you know, like your bath time fun. So for kids who didn't always want to take a bath, it was just a lot of fun to take a bath at that point. But then you couldn't get them out of the bathtub. Like me, I would be in there till the water got cold, and I was all pruny. But yeah, I hope you like this, and I'll show you the back of the box before we go. And here's the back, so you can see everything here. There we are. And you can see where everything goes. I guess you can hang the boat from here, but I wasn't able to do that. I'm gonna take this little person off. I wasn't able to do it. I tried. I don't really know how you're gonna get this boat on here. It just looks like it's not gonna get on there. Oh, I guess you can. There it goes. I guess I just was doing it wrong. So there it is. You guess you can't hang the boat right there. So this is the Tubtown Harbor Village from 1982. All right. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. See you next time. Bye.